to have you join us. Welcome, welcome everyone. We're excited to have you join us this Friday evening. We are talking about a very important. Good evening, Bulelwa. Thank you for joining us tonight. And good evening, Shana. Good evening, Lizzie. Good evening, Yolanda. Good evening, Anastasia's iPhone. Good evening, Mr. Kahisho. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to our Friday Health Talk. We are very, very excited that you would join us tonight because we have 1 hour and 15 minutes. I would love not to waste time and get into our business. A very, very important topic, and you are about to find out why. A very important topic. Can everyone see my screen? Awesome. Yes, thank you so much. Our topic today is eye health, support eye health and wellness, have healthy eyes naturally. Is it possible to have healthy eyes naturally? I'm so excited that you are able to join us tonight, and you are about to find out why. Sorry about that. According to eye health refers to the overall well-being and proper functioning of the eyes. Take note of that, not of one eye, but of both eyes. So it's very important that both eyes must function properly, and that is defined as an overall health. As an overall eye health. According to World Health Organization, 2.2 billion people suffer from vision impairment. And these people, 55% of them are women and girls. So women, it's very important to take note of the importance of eye health. And 1 billion of the population all over the world who is affected by vision impairment could have been prevented, which means there is something that they did not do or we did not do, the reason why that 1 billion people is affected. And the two leading causes of vision impairment is refractive errors as well as cataracts. Refractive errors and cataracts. And we will find out more about what are those two errors. Only 17% of the people received access to appropriate intervention. So if 2.2 billion people are suffering from vision impairment and only 17% of the 2.2 billion have got access to appropriate intervention, it means eye health is very, very serious. Now, World Health Organization projects that by 2050, 50% of the population will have vision impairment. This is very serious. If you are a mother, you are a father, if you are a grandmother and you are a grandfather and you are in this Zoom call tonight, please take note. The reason why by 2050 vision impairment is going to be half of the population is because when children are born, the first friend they are given to is no longer a teddy bear, but a cell phone. And we know there are serious implications because our devices have got radiation. So as children are born, they are exposed to radiation, which affects their vision, and which is why by 2050, 50% of the population is projected to be affected by vision impairment. Functioning of the eye. Why is having a good vision important? It's important because it's the ability to see clearly at all distances. No visual impairments like blurry vision, double vision, or tunnel vision. That is a good eye vision. Healthy eye structures. Healthy eye structures have got clear cornea and lens. There is no cloudiness or cataracts that is affecting healthy eyes. They have proper pressure in the eye that will help to avoid glaucoma. Healthy retina and optic nerve for transmitting visual signals to the brain. Ladies and gentlemen, eyes are so important. If there are problems with your eyes, guess what? They will affect the transmission to the brain. And the brain is what tells the rest of the body what to do, which is why when you have glaucoma, the eyes are not able to send a good signal to your brain, and therefore you will find that your vision is cloudy and you are not able to do things and lead a normal life. Continuing with the functioning of the good eye. Functions of the good eye is the absence of eye diseases. There are conditions such as cataracts, that is clouding of the lenses where you see blurry, such as glaucoma, damage to the optic nerve, often due to high pressure, because as high pressure pressurizes the optic nerve, it also affects your vision, especially the lighting that comes to the eye. Age-related macular degeneration. This affects central vision, and this happens especially to the people from those ones who are over 50. Diabetic retinopathy, which is the damage due to diabetes. Dry eye syndromes with infections, and some are caused by eye injuries. Proper eye function. You have a proper eye function if both your eyes work together. That is, you have a clear binocular vision. Whether you put a hand on one eye, you see the same thing when you put a hand on another eye. That is called a binocular vision. Eye coordination, especially movement and focus. Your eyes will work very, very well together. There is no strain on the eyes or no redness or discomfort on the eyes. That is called a proper eye function. Ailments that can cause eye problems. Diabetes. Diabetes can cause diabetic retinopathy, of which it's a damage to the retina blood vessels. A macular edema, which is the swelling of the retina. As you touch your eye, you will feel when the retina is swelling. Cataracts and glaucoma. If you see the pictures there, the normal picture where you see a very cloudy sky and you can see clearly what is happening around the tree, that is a normal eye. But an eye that is affected by glaucoma, you can see how gloomy that picture is. That person can swear it's about to rain, and yet it's the sign that their eye is affected by glaucoma. So the cloudiness, it is so thick that it's black around the picture as you zoom into that picture. These are often silent in early stages, and which is why it's important when you have diabetes to always go for regular eye checks. Even when you don't have diabetes, it is advisable that all of us should often go for eye tests, because some of us sit many, many hours in front of the laptop or computer, and other people work with the small gadgets like the iPhones and the other cell phones. Now, these ailments can really cause serious problems like your hypertension, the high blood pressure. The high blood pressure can cause hypertensive retinopathy. It can also cause retinal artery, vein occlusions, where the blood vessels, there's a blood vessel blockage. Like if you can see the picture in front of you, there's the healthy optic nerve. There's an optic nerve with an eye with a glaucoma. You can see the pressure there, the veins are popping out, which can affect or damage the optic nerve. The other condition is the neurological conditions, which is multiple sclerosis, optic neuritis, which is the inflammation of the optic nerve. Also, brain tumors, strokes, or aneurysms can affect vision or cause double vision. You can imagine a person with a double vision, how difficult it is to walk. Other ailments like autoimmune diseases, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, Sjogren's syndrome, these can cause dry eyes, inflammation, or sclerosis, which is the painful red eyes. Sarcoidosis may lead to uveitis, which is the inflammation inside the eye, or thyroid disorders, especially Graves' diseases like hyperthyroidism, which causes the bulging of the eyes. I remember I had a neighbor with the thyroid disorders. Her eyes will just enlarge, the pupil, every part of the eye will just become so big. That could cause double vision, or it can cause eye dryness as well as some discomfort. Genetic disorders could also be a serious challenge, or retinitis pigmentosa, which is a progressive vision loss. When it starts, it's just progressive. It could start from a young age, and it progresses as you grow from adulthood. Marfan syndrome can cause lens dislocation or retinal detachment. Also, infections such as HIV/AIDS can cause cytomegalovirus, which is also called CMV retinitis. Tuberculosis and syphilis can lead to eye inflammation, and syphilis is very, very, very serious. And I must say that syphilis can be treated. Hypersimplex zoster virus can also infect the cornea or the retina in the eye, the retina in the eye, sorry. Nutritional deficiencies. These are also important as they are also having serious, they could cause serious eye problems. Vitamin A deficiency, it can lead to night blindness. You find that you can't drive at night. There are people who are very, very scared to drive at night because they can't see anything. Here is something that could be a cause. It could be a vitamin A deficiency, or you could have dry eyes. You know, there are people who cannot live without eye drops. And I want to stress, eye drops is not good. When you have dry eyes, it's very important to go and get your eyes tested to really find out what could be the cause. And some will have corneal ulcers. Protein energy malnutrition in children can also cause permanent eye damage. there are children who become blind, not because they were born blind, but because of protein energy malnutrition. Kidney disease, often associated with blood pressure and diabetes, could also cause damage to the retina, and can also lead to swelling of the eyes. The last element is the mental health conditions or medication. Depression and anxiety may also affect visual focus indirectly. And these are also serious because they might cause glaucoma, or they might cause cataracts. So it's very important when you are depressed or when you have anxiety and you go to the doctors and you get the medication, check what is written in those medication, because those medication could also indirectly affect your eyes. Some psychiatric drugs can cause blurred vision or light sensitivity. So those who are taking those psychiatric medication, it's also very important to check what is in the prescription. How to prevent eye problems? I want to say to all of us in the room, including our families, we must get regular eye exams. See an eye specialist every 1 to 2 years, even if you have no symptoms. Can I repeat? See an eye specialist every 1 to 2 years, even if you have no symptoms. That's how important our eyes are in our lives. Early detection is key for conditions like glaucoma, cataracts, or macular degeneration. Protect your eyes from UV rays. I remember growing up, there was this belief that the sun is playing around Christmas Day. And I remember my grandfather will tell us to look at the sun and watch how the sun is playing. Imagine how many years we were doing that growing up, and we were looking at the UV rays directly with no sunglasses. So ensure that when it's very sunny, you wear your sunglasses, especially sunglasses with 100% UV protection. It is not fad. It's not fashion. It's protection. It is very important when we are outdoors. Or use a hat with the brim for extra shade, especially those people who are working in a farm or agriculture conditions. When you go out to the fields, make sure that you wear your hat. Even if you have a small holding, it's a small kind of farming that you are doing. When you go outside, it's important that you have a hat, because that hat protects your eyes and gives you an extra shade. Quit smoking. Smoking increases your risk of cataracts, macular degeneration, as well as optic nerve damage. Quit smoking. Smoking is causing quite a number of challenges, especially for our health. So if you can just make sure that you quit smoking, that's the best decision you can make for your life. Use eye protection. Wear safety goggles, especially when you are a sports person. If you are playing basketball or you are playing tennis or table tennis, those racket kind of sports, make sure that you wear safety goggles to protect your eyes. People in the construction as well as chemical industry, where you work with chemicals and there's too much dust, it's very, very important that you wear safety goggles to protect your eyes. I know most employees do not take these safety precautions very seriously. They are that serious. Activities with risk of flying flying debris or splashes. If you are in that environment, you will notice when children are learning to swim in swimming pools, they always wear safety goggles because they do a lot of splashes in there. Get enough sleep. I cannot stress this enough. Some of us who like to burn the night oil, we must get enough sleep. When we um, when we rest, it helps our eyes to recover from strain and dryness. I can tell you the day I did not rest, already the following day, my eyes will be full of water. They will be watery. It's also a sign that you are not resting your eyes. Poor sleep can lead to red eyes, puffy eyes, or irritated eyes. Control chronic conditions. If you can manage diabetes, and I know tonight you are going to learn more how to manage diabetes. Ladies and gentlemen, we can manage these chronic conditions. They are not a life sentence. We can manage diabetes, we can manage hypertension, and we can manage thyroid disorders. Please make sure that you listen throughout this presentation. These can lead to eye diseases if not properly controlled. Stay hydrated. I cannot stress this. Stay hydrated. Water also helps maintain eye moisture and prevent dryness. Reduce digital eye strain. Follow the 20-20-20 rule. That is, every 20 minutes, look at something that is 20 feet away for 20 seconds. It's that easy. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. And you can count those 20 seconds. You don't even have to set a timer. Use anti-glare screens and adjust lighting. For those of us who are employees and those of us who are employers, can I implore you to really use or adjust lighting, especially those who sit for hours and hours on their computers. Blink more often. When you blink more often, you will prevent dryness or dry eyes. As you blink, it also helps the eye to work properly. How to maintain eye health? We maintain eye health when we eat eye-friendly foods. Did you know that there are eye-friendly foods? Eye-friendly foods include diet that are rich in vitamin A. Make sure that you have your carrots. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't even have to cook your carrots. You can eat your carrots raw, or you can serve your carrots in a salad. Sweet potatoes are good for all of us. Spinach are also good. Vitamin C, citrus fruits, your berries, your bell peppers, vitamin E. You get vitamin E from your almonds and from your sunflower seeds. This one is very, very important. Omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are so excellent for our eyes. As we get this from salmon, we get it from sardines, we also get it from flax seeds. Zinc, ladies and gentlemen, zinc is also very important and necessary. We get zinc from our beans, we get it from the red meat, as well as some nuts. As I said, wearing sunglasses to block UV rays, taking breaks from screens, the 20-20 rule, not smoking reduces the risk of eye diseases. Also, we need to manage chronic conditions like diabetes and hypertension. That is how we can maintain eye health. What happens when you have these conditions? What happens when you have conjunctivitis, which is pink eye? You can get treatment. The common treatment is antibiotic or antiviral drops. Can it be healed? Oh, yes, it can be healed. So if you have pink eye, it can be healed. Refractive errors like myopia, those people who either are distance or they are short-sighted, you can use glasses or you can use contact lenses or LASIK. This condition can be corrected. This condition can be corrected. If you have cataracts, you can decide to go for surgery. Wait, cataracts is curable. You will hear more about what you need to do if you have cataracts. Listen and be attentive as you listen throughout this presentation tonight. Glaucoma, you get drops or surgery, not curable. I disagree. It can be manageable, and wait again, you will hear more from our presentation tonight. Diabetic retinopathy, you can do laser treatment or control sugar. It can be reversible. It can be manageable. Listen, you will hear more tonight. Macular degeneration, you can use injections or supplements. According to scientists medically, there is no cure. You can have slow progression, but I want to tell you tonight you are going to be surprised. Ladies and gentlemen, get yourself ready. Which brings me to this exciting part of this presentation. Let me introduce you to Norland Industrial Group, where you are going to learn about organic regenerative health solutions. Who is Norland Health Solutions? Norland has got 5 series. You will get cleansing, which is detox, which is available to detox the entire body, regenerative series that rejuvenates and regenerates our cells, energize series that energizes our cells, supplement series that supplement total body needs, and daily care series, which is a preventative daily care. Norland is an international high-tech enterprise which is devoted to innovation, research, and transformation application of high technology in the field of life science. We say Norland is wisdom benefit for everyone. It possesses scientific research platforms. It's available in 4 continents, and it has 400,000 distributors, including the person who invited you to this presentation tonight. Now, let's learn about who is the visionary behind this powerful organization called Norland Industrial Group. There you see Mr. Zhou Kwan, who is the chairperson. He's the deputy president of China Medical Quality Management Association, vice chairman of Chinese Health Association, a top 10 innovative entrepreneur in the world, standing committee member of the Yanbian Korean Autonomous Prefecture Committee, as well as an expert in modern corporate marketing and management. These are some of Norland partners. What you see, ladies and gentlemen, this 225 acres, it's a Norland Ecological Park and Training College, which is based in Jilingchangbai Mountain at 225 acres. Norland Corporation has the following research partners: U.S. Boston University, which is a medical research institute, Shenyang Medical University, Liaoning Medical Research Institute, Cleansing, Balancing, Nourishing Laboratory, as well as Detox Laboratory and Healthway Laboratory. Some of Norland Corporation institution partners include these like Rose Yangzhou Foundation, French Regeneration, Medication and Anti-Aging Research Center, Shanghai Oriental Hospital, Beijing Rongjiang Regenerative Medication Research Center, Shanghai Biang Telebiotechnology, Korean Plastic Surgery Society, China Plastic Surgery Association, China Medical Association, China Youth Pregnancy and Fertility Gene Science Expert Guidance Center, as well as Asia Pacific Association of Cosmetic Surgery. Norland has got this powerful intellectual property. It's a world-class patented technology. Norland has 4 unique and unparalleled patents, which is as a result of our strenuous efforts to build a world-class brand. These scientific and technological innovations are in Chinese medicine, quantum technology, cell technology, as well as 3D technology. We are constantly innovating and developing series of products in these key areas, and there are more and more and more products that Norland keeps introducing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to welcome. I want you to put in some love emojis, some fire emojis as we welcome our guest speaker for tonight. Mrs. Keketo May is ready to share some powerful solutions for us tonight. She is an educator by profession and an educator by purpose, a Norland international consultant based here in South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your love emojis and your fire emojis as we welcome Mrs. Keketso May. May, if you are ready, I just want to hand over to you, ma'am, if you can take over the reins for me and just share with us some powerful solutions that are really going to help each and every member who has attended this session tonight. Thank you, Yolanda, for that fire emoji. It's cold here in Johannesburg. We need more. Come on, let's show Mrs. Keketso May some love before she could lead us through this presentation tonight. Are you ready, May Keketso?
I am ready.
Over to you, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Nama, for that vibrant, powerful presentation you have put forward. You have educated us about eye health. And so I will be continuing from what you have already started. As you already indicated that I am Norland consultant, so I will be sharing with everyone tonight about the solutions that Norland has so that we can be able to benefit from the wisdom of the visionary as it was explained. Okay, so we're going to be looking at a natural ingredient benefits for the common eye condition. So I actually would like to go to the conditions that Coach Nama mentioned. Condition like your conjunctivitis, the pink eye, the myopia, cataracts, glaucoma, diabetic retinopathy, and macular degeneration. So she mentioned those, and therefore I thought maybe let me just give kind of like an indication so that people can understand what is it really all about. Because as you know, the words here within the medical, space are really, really amazing. So let's start with diabetic retinopathy. So this is a diabetes-related eye disease which is caused by damage to retinal blood vessels. So Coach Norma indicated that diabetic people, hypertension people, really those ailments we need to manage so that we don't get to now be taken over by eye issues. So when you are in Norland, you know that really you are in a place where you can even be able to really minimize the impact of those ailments, and so diabetic retinopathy, it is diabetes related. Now, the other one is macular degeneration. So the macula is the small central portion of the retina at the back of the eye. It allows one to see fine details clearly, like reading, driving, and recognizing faces. So we'll find that sometimes we are not able to see finer details. So when that happens, you can't read finer details, the driving, even recognizing faces. Then you know that there is a degeneration, of course, of the macula. And then the cataracts is a condition where the lens of the eye becomes cloudy, leading to blurry vision, faded colors, and eventually difficulty seeing clearly, especially in low light or bright glare. Okay. And then glaucoma. Glaucoma is a group of eye diseases that damage the optic nerve, which is crucial for good vision. So this damage is often caused by abnormally high pressure in the eye, the intraocular pressure. So that pressure, if there is a pressure there, then really it's about nerves, it's about vessels. So if there is too much pressure, then you end up having this glaucoma. Then the pink eye, the conjunctivitis, is an inflammation or infection of the conjunctiva. So the clear, thin tissue that lines the white part of your eye and the inside of your eyelids. So that inflammation, that's the one that's called pink eye, just to give an indication. And then myopia is commonly known as nearsightedness. It's a vision condition where close objects appear clear, but distant objects look blurry. So for some of us, maybe we do have these challenges. And even the causes of these challenges were already mentioned. I remember when I started taking up, the glasses, because I think you've seen that I'm putting glasses. It was because of cell phone. When the cell phones were new, we did not know how to reduce the lighting. We didn't even know where to reduce the lighting. And then they will say, when you have a phone, you do your business there. So we took our phone and started doing business on the phone. And you stay long here with the lighting that is not regulated. And then you end up hurting your eyes. So it's a serious matter. That's how I ended up with glasses. So it's important for us at least to know that we can be able to control that, as it's already mentioned. Now, I do have a Norland solution here, a product from Healthway Laboratory, as it was mentioned. It's one of the products that fall under the supplement series. So this product, Vision Vitale capsules, it's made up of cranberry extract, a grape seed extract, vitamin A, taurine, and zinc gluconate. So these are the ingredients. And Yeah, so these ingredients, combined are the ones that will bring about the solution that we are looking for. So I want us to just look at each one of these ingredients and see if they can assist with these ailments that we have spoken about. Your myopia, cataracts, glaucoma, diabetic retinopathy, and macular degeneration. All right. So the grapeseed and cranberry extracts, I mean, these are fruits, right? These are fruits. So they are all about antioxidant protection. So they are rich in polyphenols and proanthocyanins that neutralize free radicals. So it protects the retina from oxidative damage and also a slow progression of age-related conditions like macular degeneration and cataracts. So just these two ingredients, they go and deal with the cataract, deal with the macular degeneration, deals with retina, and also captures the free radicals, that has a potential of affecting your eyes. So, all in all, it's about antioxidant protection. Let's look at another ingredient, which is taurine. So taurine is about retinal support. So it's highly concentrated in the retina. So it maintains retinal cell function and structure. It protects against diabetic retinopathy and retina-related degeneration. So it plays a role into retinal support. So people who are diabetic, obviously we can see that they therefore can use this product because it is going to go and just protect and just stand there and protect so that your eye is not damaged. Okay, but having said that, also, as we know, we start first by dealing with these underlying conditions, and obviously when you deal with the underlying conditions, then your eyes will improve, your vessels will improve, and so on. So when you provide support, then you get to now put in products like this, your Vision Vitale, which has this taurine for retina support. Okay, and then vitamin A. So I had Coach Norma say that when you maintain eye health, vitamin A is important. She said vitamin C as well, vitamin E, omega-3 fatty acids, and zinc. So this product, Vision Vitale, has vitamin A. So vitamin A is for visual clarity and night vision. So it produces rhodopsin. It's a pigment needed for low light vision, preventing night blindness and dry eyes, supporting surface tissues of the eyes, cornea, and conjunctiva. So that's the power, or the use of vitamin A in our bodies. So then that tells us that if somebody here is not able to see in the night, their eyes are dry, and the tissues of the eye, your cornea, if it has any challenge, you need to have Vision Vitale because it has this vitamin A that it will then be able to help your eyes. And then zinc gluconate. This one is for cellular repair and enzyme function. So it transports vitamin A from the liver to the retina. It regulates enzymes that support healthy retina and macula. It prevents vision loss from degenerative changes. So zinc. Again, zinc, it's very important. Look at what it does. It really moves vitamin A. So, which means our bodies will require vitamin A so that enzymes, can be regulated, and also the retina can be supported, and the macular degeneration as well can kind of be stopped, and then then when those are in place, obviously, there will be a prevention of vision loss. Okay, so when all those products or those ingredients are combined, this is what you get. Improved microcirculation in the eye, which will mean that the blood flow, to the eye will be improved. Reduce inflammation linked to conditions like glaucoma and pink eye. So glaucoma and pink eye will be dealt with. Protects eye tissues from damage, supports sharp, clear vision, enhances night vision, helps slow progression of retinal diseases and cataracts. So when you have your vision Vitale, then it really helps to slow the progression of these diabetic related ailments like retinal diseases as well as cataracts. So, but the main thing as well is to ensure that those underlying ailments are controlled, are managed. If you are able to really reduce the numbers in those, it will help a lot, or it will help our eyes a lot. Okay, moving along. Now here's another product. It's called Propolis Lecithin capsule. So the ingredients here is propolis extract, lecithin, and tocopherol. All right. So let's quickly again jump into these ingredients. We have propolis extract. It's nature's protective shield. Okay. So it's for anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. So it helps reduce eye irritation and inflammation. It's useful in conditions like the pink eye, right? Then antioxidant rich, again, it protects eye cells from oxidative stress, which contributes to cataracts and retinal damage. Propolis supports immune defense. It helps guard the eyes against infections. So propolis lecithin will deal with the pink eye, it will deal with cataracts, and again, it will increase your immune defense. When the immune is regulated, it's the body is able really to kind of like fight for itself. Here's another ingredient, which is lecithin, cell membrane builder. So this one supports retinal structure. Lecithin is a source of phospholipids essential for healthy cell membranes in the retina and optic nerve. So it aids in the nutrient absorption. It helps the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A and vitamin E, both crucial for eye health. So it improves eye lubrication as well. So it can contribute to better tear film stability and reduced dry eye symptoms. There are people who really have a big problem of dry eyes. That's why they have those drops. They're busy pouring some drops. Their eyes are dry. So when you get hold of propolis lecithin, natural products, organic products, then you really get to deal with the real cause. Okay, moving along. So here is another ingredient, is tocopherol, which is vitamin E. So our eyes needs vitamin E. So it's a strong antioxidant as well. It protects the eyes from damage caused by UV light, pollution, and aging. It slows cataract progression. It helps delay clouding of the lens. It protects retinal cells. It supports long-term eye health, especially in conditions like macular degeneration and diabetic retinopathy. All right, so we need vitamin E. It's a vision preserver. So our eyes need that so that they can be preserved. Okay, so combined benefit of these of Propolis lecithin, they form a strong defense team against eye aging, inflammation, dryness, and oxidative damage, supporting clearer and healthier vision. So the other thing that we need to note is that Norland products, actually, they deal with so many ailments in our bodies. So it's only when you dig deeper, really, you really go get to find what is actually happening. Now, look at this Propolis lecithin. Other people are using it for other things, but it can do wonders. Or when you take it for other things, it also works on your eyes. So that is beautiful. Here's another product here, which is OligoPeptide molecular complex. So here are the ingredients. We have soy peptides powder, oligopeptides of marine fish skin collagen, and wheat oligopeptides. All right, let's look at what they do to all the ailments we have mentioned, when we started. So soy peptides are rich in amino acids. They support the regeneration of eye tissues, especially the retina and optic nerve. It improves circulation. It may help enhance blood flow to the eyes, supporting nutrient delivery and waste removal. Such an important task. Antioxidant activity helps reduce oxidative stress, protecting against age-related eye conditions like macular degeneration. So this is this ingredient that can really delay. Sometimes we have this thing of saying, my eyes are no longer working properly. It's age. It's because of age. That really should not be in our vocabulary, going forward, because now we know that there are products out there. There are organic products, for that matter, out there that can really help us to be 70 years, 80 years, and still be able to read, without glasses, So that is really helpful knowledge. Now, another ingredient here is oligopeptides of marine fish skin collagen. Okay, so this supports structural eye tissues. So collagen is a key component of the sclera, which is the white of the eye and cornea. So it reduces eye fatigue. It helps maintain elasticity and hydration in the eye, reducing symptoms of dryness and fatigue, especially useful in myopia and screen-related eye strain. So it protects retinal health, and so it may slow degeneration of retinal cells by reinforcing tissue structure. So collagen is very important for eyes again. So eye fatigue and retinal health gets to be supported by this marine fish skin collagen, which is, of course, also, if you go a little bit deeper, it has your omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, and then the other ingredient is wheat oligopeptides. This is a natural antioxidant. It helps protect the eye from oxidative stress and environmental damage. Its anti-inflammatory properties may reduce low-grade inflammation that can contribute to chronic eye conditions. So it has that anti-inflammatory properties. So really it prevents chronic eye conditions. There are people out there that do have chronic eye conditions. They are putting in those ointments every day and so on. And so maybe if they can just get this product and then start to work on the cells of the eye, regenerate them, build them again, rebuild, and then slowly it will then deal with this chronic eye condition. And supports immune modulation. It helps balance immune response in the eye, useful for preventing or managing pink eye or dry eye syndrome. So as we go along, we can see that so far we have really dealt with this pink eye. We have really dealt with cataracts. We have really dealt with glaucoma or diabetic retinopathy and macular regeneration by the use of this product. Now, combined ingredients, they will build and protect eye tissues. They will improve eye hydration and circulation. They will help delay structural degeneration in conditions like myopia, cataracts, macular degeneration, and dry eye. So I think that we all really have to be having these FDA molecular peptide, in our homes, just to continue taking it because it really protects. And as you have seen the ingredients, these are natural, products, and they are there to protect us and to heal us. And they are just not organic products that were just taken from the fields and cleaned up and locked into the bottles. No, they are coming from laboratories where scientists work, and they have investigated. Actually, they are the ones that have brought those ingredients together so that they can have a great healing results out of these products. Okay, so those are the 3 products that I prepared for tonight because of time. But we also have these other 3 products that can form part of the whole combo, depending on your condition. So people that you'll be talking with, they will always be able to direct you. We have what we call GI Vital Soft Gel. This is our regenerative series. We also have a natural B-carotene capsule, very important. Also, it falls under our supplement series. We also have the herbal eye patch. So you can always put those patches on your eyes and they will work, because anything that you put on the skin goes into the blood. So it will then start to do the work. Okay, so this we'll talk about them the other day. I have here a testimony. I have actually just grabbed a testimony from our testimony journal. And I just want us to listen to this father here talking about his healing. Okay.
Hi, my Norland leaders. How are you guys? This is Danny Vandiar, one of your gold medalists of Norland. This is a testimony of my life using glasses. I have been using glasses for the last 40 years. And to my surprise, after I joined Norland under Gwen and Tetram, I was surprised when I used the vision capsules. I am a long-sighted person, so closely I have to use my glasses, but at long-sighted, I don't have to use it. But after I used the glasses, I was surprised that my TV in my bedroom, which is about 4 meters away, I could read the fine prints on the TV. And that, I could not believe it. Prior to that, it was totally blurred. So this was a surprise that these vision capsules have done so much to me. And at the same time, there was no strain on my eyes at all. And even when I'm driving, my eyes is not tired, it's not watery, it's not dry. So this is an advice to people that if you have an eye problem, please try the vision capsules. It's an unbelievable capsule, because from my testimony, I am surprised at how well it has worked. I feel now I have more energy as well, and my reflexes are even sharper. So as an advice to people that has got an eye problem, give it a try. Give it a try and you'll be surprised. You'll get back to us and you will see and feel the difference of using the vision capsules. Thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful. So here is someone testifying about that. And
My name is
here is another testimony about these products that I've just shared with you tonight.
James Longway. I've been diabetic for the last 20 years, and life has not been very good. The experiences have been very bad, and in that period, I've also developed some side effects because of prolonged illness with diabetes. Some of the side effects that I've been suffering from itching on the feet, itching on the palms, and sometimes it can be the whole body. And these have really been troubling. When this itching starts, you are sleeping, the whole sleep goes away and you can't sleep until morning. So these have been some of the effects. But the most difficult one and the most dangerous one has been my eyes have been affected and I was almost losing sight. So when I was experiencing that, I consulted my sister-in-law, Mrs. Florence Kunkanda, who introduced me to Norland. But then she said that if you want to be treated for your eyes, you also need to treat the cause, which is diabetes. So I started taking Norland products, which could help to manage the diabetes. And then I started with GI Vital Soft Gel. I also started B-carotene, and I also did hypoglycemic capsules. And then I also included pudding tea. I started taking them in the month of August this year, that's 2024. And after taking them for about a month, the sugar levels went down and my sugar levels were normal. I usually take my blood sugar level test using my glucometer, and my routine is taking the test every Monday morning. And in the last weeks that I've been testing myself, the sugar levels have really been encouraging. And then I was introduced to Norland Healthway capsules for my eyes. I continued with Vision Vitale, and I'm still continuing with immune capsules for to boost my immunity. And then I also do continue taking B-carotene. So as I'm talking, my sugar, my eyes, the condition of my eyes have also started being rectified. I'm no longer experiencing the blurry vision that I used to experience before. And I can see, I've got all the hope that one day I'll take out these glasses and see clearly. So Norland is the sure way of getting treated. We must thank God that he helped his people to come up with these products so that our lives can be improved. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Indeed, we must thank God for this technology. Oh, wow. Okay, so from me, it's a thank you. It's a thank you. I think really it really just gave an indication of what Norland can do, and people are testifying. And these are not small people, these are elderly people, then which means the conditions that they are in has been accumulating over time. And later in their lives, then they get better. Then we really need to thank God for Norland. Otherwise, thank you so much. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for the opportunity to share. I'm taking the mic back to Coach Nama.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mekeketo. That was powerful, powerful, powerful. I'm quite excited, and I can see we've gone a bit over with time. So I just want to ask if you could answer. There is a question there on the chat. The question is, where can we get the vision capsule and how much is it? Where can we get the vision capsule and how much is it? I just want to check if there are any other questions whilst you are responding to that questions. If there are other questions, you can unmute and share your question, or you can write it down like Yolanda. Thank you so much, Yolanda, for that question. Could you please respond on that for us, Mimi?
Oh, okay, Yolanda, thank you for the question. I think the person that invited you here will give you the price. Yeah, so you will get all these products that we have spoken about tonight from a Norland consultant or Norland distributor. If you can go back to the person who invited you, then they will be able to give it to you. Norland is all over the world, many countries in Africa as well. So if you can go ask the person who invited you, if they don't know, they will take you to the, to ultimately to a Norland consultant will then help you with the prices and also understand your situation so that they can give you the right products as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Meme. I hope you are answered there, Yolanda. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Any other questions? We've already heard about the two testimonies. I'm not too sure. I don't want to leave anyone out. Do we have any person in the group who has used Norland products who would like to share their personal testimony? Testimonies are always good. Testimonies are always good. They encourage us and they give us hope that whatever we are going through can be solved. Thank you so much, Mekeketo. If you want to hear more or see more of these Friday Health Talks, you can visit www.youtube.com/@Hlasima Health Wealth. YouTube channel at Hlasima Health Wealth. You will be able to get even some of the topics you have missed before. It's very important, very informative, very helpful and exciting. I'm very excited that from today onwards, those of us who have family members who are suffering from some of the conditions that have been mentioned here tonight, we will be able to tell them there is Norland Group. The beauty about Norland, you don't only get healthy, you get wealth. So if you are interested to join Norland as a distributor so that you can be a distributor, just like Mekeketo, please make sure that you contact the person who has invited you or the person who had shared the link for tonight. From me and Mekeketo, I would like to say we will be here again next week, Friday. Make sure that you invite your friends, family, and relatives. Let us be healthy. Your health is your wealth. It's also important that we use the information we received here tonight and we share it with our children. Our children are going to be the most affected in the future as they spend most of their time playing games or utilizing the small gadgets. So if we can just make sure that we educate them, it is also important to have an off-screen time or to utilize the 2020 vision, that a rule that can also assist those who spend most of their time utilizing or in front of the screen because of the kind of the work that they do. With that, I would like to say, if there are no closing remarks from your side, Mekeketo.
Oh, no. I think I can just say, let's go and take care of our eyes and let's educate others to take care of their eyes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You've been so kind. From us here in Johannesburg, we'd like to say, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Do stay warm. Do stay warm. It's very, very cold with the cold front that is coming from Cape Town. Once again, thank you for spending the evening with us tonight. Good night. Good night, everyone.